exciting was it out there?
It was real exciting for me, having to play two different positions. I know it's different from linebacker, obviously, so for me it's exciting to try to take on that challenge, play both roles. So for me it's exciting. A little bit different, but still exciting.
And Rajay was pretty fired up about the touchdown he got on the first play. What do you think went from there from the defense? Did the defense get its shots in too?
It wasn't the first play. It was the second play. And I still don't think he scored on the second one, but I'll let the offense have their little bit of fun. But I think defensively we were running the ball, hitting definitely a big stepping stone from last year, so I was excited about that. That's one positive out of it.
We talked a little bit about you playing rush in the spring. I guess what are the biggest differences, between the two positions, and how much do you spend at rush versus inside linebacker right now?
Well, it's definitely new. It's definitely humbling to be back there, like behind the lineman, and being up there like you're in a fight right now, every single play. So it's definitely different for me, but like I said, I embrace the challenge and just take it for what it is, try to be the best player I can be for the team. And what was the second part of the question?
How much time do you spend between both positions? Like, are you spending more of your time learning rush right now? Because you can always go back to
I'm spending the bulk of my time at rush because I already know linebacker, so to prioritize rush, and then if need be, it can go back to linebacker anytime.
How much is playing both positions going to help you, since you do know the linebacker role, but as a defense, being able to, kind of lead both then?
I mean, that's for the coaches. That's above my pay grade. Whatever vision they have, I trust them. So I'm just trying to be the best player I can be. Doesn't matter where I'm at on the field. If that's rush and getting the best players on the field, then I'll do that to win games, because that's the moral story. I'm here to win football games.
Are you pretty excited about that aspect? I mean, getting after the quarterback and racking up some sacks potentially?
I mean, it all sounds good on paper until you have to get out there and do it. So it's definitely new to me because, like, being a linebacker, you don't have to fight with your hands and know all these pass rush moves. So right now I'm looking up YouTube videos on how to beat linemen and things like that, because it's definitely easier than it's harder than what it looks like. So that's where I'm at right now. It's definitely frustrating going from linebacker and then, making mistakes there, because I like to be a perfectionist. So there's that.
Are you only watching football videos? I know some linemen watch, like, wrestlers, and some watch MMA guys, like, just the hand fight, like, to get through that? No, just football?
I mean, I just watch, like, Von Miller, and then I look at, or I ask the lineman, I'd be like, what's the hardest thing for y'all to beat? And then I'll try to go home and work on that, like in the mirror or something. But it's not working right now, but that's why we got practice. Make the mistake at practice and then go back, fix it, and get it better the next day.
If you guys are going to be successful this year, what's the thing that you got to really do as a defense?
Play as one unit. All be on the same page, communicate. That's the main thing, just communication. Make sure if we're all wrong, we're all right, in a sense, if that makes sense. So that's the biggest thing for me, just being on the same page, having the young guys take the next step and being a part of the defense, run, hit, stop the run, and then stop the run. Everything should fall in place.
Even though you're learning a new position, it's been a long time since y'all had the same coordinator back-to-back. I mean, how much does that help the whole defense as far as familiarity and just knowing what to do when you start up camp like this?
Yeah. I mean, for them, I would expect it to be good, but for me, it's like I'm learning the whole new defense again. But for, as a linebacker standpoint, I know it's good because we never had that before. So, coming into the season camp, knowing what we're doing already, not having to go through those learning curves, make those mistakes that close to the season, is definitely a good thing. Positive overall, because now guys that know what they're doing, we have guys back, and they're able to lead the younger guys and just show them how things are supposed to work and operate.
Have you gone up against Maleev at all on the practice field?
Every day.
He seems like a different dude with his weight added. So how much has that helped him as far as blocking?
I mean, he's strong. Like I said, it's different being from linebacker than having to be in a constant fight that fast. And big kudos to Bailey, because he got them long arms, and once he grabs you, it's hard to get his hands off you. So, I mean, it only helps me get better. So, and then trying to help him get better. But like I said, I got my YouTube videos for him next practice. So he won today, but I'll get him tomorrow for sure.
The last 2 games of last year, winning those games against Temple and then SMU, I mean, it seems like it's so long ago, but how do y'all still draw on momentum from that? I mean, is that still pretty fresh on y'all's mind?
I mean, I know SMU is. That was the funnest game I ever played in. So I know that's how it was for me. It was like that for a lot of guys. So I can only speak on behalf of me, but I always remember that game because for me, that's like the point where we turned it around. I mean, we still have this season to go, but you can't like explain it, but like it's understood like in the locker room. Like that's the point when we realize who we want to be and like what steps to take forward moving forward to be the team we want to be.